Today, we're taking you on a magical journey through one of the most breathtaking natural wonders in the world, the Grand Canyon. But we're not just driving there, we're stepping back in time with a nostalgic train ride from the Grand Canyon Hotel in Williams, Arizona. So grab your bags and let's get started. This hotel in Williams, Arizona is a great spot to relax before you catch that train to the Grand Canyon. Now the train leaves daily at 9:30 a.m. at the depot behind the hotel. We checked in the night before and ate at the Fred Harvey restaurant. This is a buffet that serves breakfast and dinner only. Here's our choices for our breakfast. There is even a miniature train that circles the dining room as you eat. If you're not a fan of buffets, downtown Williams with additional places to eat is just a few blocks away. For more information on other restaurants, please click the link here or in the description below. Before we board the train, we have a Wild West show with some cowboys that might really be train robbers. Let's watch the show.
How about we just skip a line or two and get on with this?
Certainly.
I may be a horse thief. From time to time, your boys and I have borrowed a horse or two, but didn't take those three on no way one us.
Well, then it's still as hard as we did.
Just a second. Come on, Mary. Get out of the way. We only want to do this one more.
Where you guys going?
There was watching.
Get your shot.
All aboard! Let's board the train. This train has been ferrying passengers to the Grand Canyon since 1901. While the train ride is like a journey back in time, the train is all the modern features. And depending on your class of ticket, you could sit in the observation dome, a luxury car, or one of the other 4 classes of tickets. We were in the first class car. No matter which one you choose, they're all a great way to travel to the Grand Canyon, and you just sit back and relax. Let's board the train. Here's our ticket. We're in 8A. We're in line, and now, let's board.
Hello. In the train car, you're going to see the seat number right above the window.
Awesome, thank you.
Can you guys give me the train car?
So here's our seats. And I'm going to go by where all the snacks and the drinks are, just to kind of check out and see what it is. And let's go upstairs and just look around. This isn't where our seats are, but I just wanted to see what it looked like. This looks pretty cool.
Minutes, it's 65 miles all the way to the beautiful Grand Canyon. We're going to go ahead and we're going to try it all together again. I said we're going to the beautiful Grand Canyon. Yay! There you are, there you are. Hope you guys will be excited. Ready? Ooh, ah. Did everybody see it? Yeah?
So we're going to get off the train here and we're going to hop on a bus and we're going to go exploring. We can see here the horses and the mules that they use to ferry people to the bottom of the canyon and back. As I stood at the edge of the canyon, I couldn't help but be completely overwhelmed by its grandeur. The layers of red and orange and gold are stretching out endlessly before me. Each one is telling a story that's years in the making. It's really impossible to fully comprehend the sheer size and beauty of the Grand Canyon until you're actually standing here, breathing the crisp air, watching the shadows shift across the landscape. And pictures, it doesn't matter how stunning they are. They they can never quite convey the feeling of being here in person. You're just surrounded by this immense natural wonder. And standing here, I can't help but just reflect on the power and the patience of nature and how small we are in comparison. It's a humbling experience, one that makes you pause and appreciate the vastness of the world that we live in. I also was thinking about the early explorers and settlers who would have encountered this huge site with no knowledge of what lay ahead. Just imagine riding up on a horse or in a wagon, expecting more desert or mountains, and suddenly you turn the corner or you go around that tree and you have this huge, massive chasm. No maps, no signs, just huge canyon. And the thought of trying to navigate around or even through the canyon in like the 1800s without modern conveniences, Google Maps, or anything is just mind-boggling. It makes the adventure we have had today even more special, knowing that we can experience this breathtaking place while also appreciating the hardships faced by those people that came before us. Here's the map of the Grand Canyon Village, the South Rim. This is home to the train depot, several lodges, and restaurants. Now, our trip to the Grand Canyon via the Grand Canyon Railway and Hotel included one night at the Grand Canyon, and we stayed at the Maswick Lodge. Now, this was all a package deal. We had one night at the Grand Canyon Hotel. We took the train here. We had one night here, and I'll show you the room in just a minute. And then we took the train next day, after we spent the one night here, back to Williams in the afternoon. So we had basically a little over 24 hours here. This was a little cafeteria area. They had different things to purchase. They had breakfast and lunch. Now, we stayed in room 6820. It wasn't fancy. Like dressing area with a little closet, safe, iron. Here's the bathroom. It had a toilet and a shower with the bathtub. It was all clean. Like I said, it wasn't fancy, but it was clean and it was fine. Here's the area with the sink. It's got a refrigerator, coffee maker, and some soap and lotion. All the normal amenities. All right, as we walk into the other side, we see two beds. They were queen beds. We've already put our stuff down, just trying to get comfortable. We have a table with a couple of chairs, a TV, a little dresser with some drawers. And then we had a patio door, sliding door that went out to a little patio with some chairs, overlooking the tracks for the railroad. I had a little bit of fun trying to open this door. I finally got it open. Now right now it's quiet, but that's going to change in just a minute as the train goes by. The South Rim is literally 5 minutes away from this location. So it was very close to going to see the Grand Canyon. There was a second story which had a balcony, and they also had chairs so they could come and sit outside. It was very relaxing. Now here's the train. This is the train that returns back to Williams. So we're going to be on it tomorrow. As we watch these cute little chipmunks, would you believe that the most dangerous animal at the Grand Canyon are squirrels? In fact, feeding the squirrels or any wildlife at the Grand Canyon is not allowed. The squirrels are one of the leading causes of injuries at the canyon because they've learned to get too close and sometimes bite. So, as cute as they are, it's best to admire them from a distance and let them stay wild, including these cute little chipmunks. This area that we're staying is actually the Grand Canyon Village, and it's considered the heart of the South Rim and one of the most fascinating places to explore during your visit. It was established in the early 1900s, and it's not only a hub for tourists, but it's also a piece of living history. The village was developed as part of the railroad's efforts to bring more visitors to the canyon, and it still has that classic old-time charm today. One of the first places we explored was the historic Kolb Brothers Studio, built way back in 1904 as a photography studio. Today, it's a charming bookstore selling photographs, books, and souvenirs, along with an information center. The Kolb brothers chose this spot for its unbeatable views of the canyon, and they went to some pretty wild lengths to get the perfect shot. They would actually set up dangerous makeshift platforms over the canyon's edge to capture those dramatic, one-of-a-kind photos. It's amazing to think how far they went to show the world the beauty of the Grand Canyon. And their studio still stands as a testament to their adventurous spirit. As you can see, the studio is also home to a variety of art and historic exhibitions throughout the year. If you like this video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. As we continue along the rim, we find the historic Lookout Studio, and its history is just as impressive as the views. Designed by the trailblazing architect Mary Colter in 1914, which was during an era when female architects were incredibly rare. This building is one of her many lasting contributions to the Grand Canyon. Lookout Studio is a true gem, seamlessly blending into the rugged cliffs as if it was always meant to be there. Now, not only can you admire the stunning views from inside and do some shopping, you can also go outside. There's a beautiful stone terrace that you're free to wander, offering multiple lookout points with unobstructed views of the canyon. It's a fantastic spot to relax, take photos, or just enjoy the natural beauty all around you. Whether you're stepping inside the studio to learn about its history and spend some money, or spending time outside soaking in the views, Lookout Studio is a must-see place to stop and visit on the South Rim. Just a few steps away, we find ourselves at another iconic piece of Grand Canyon history, the Bright Angel Lodge. This was completed in 1935 and also designed by that brilliant Mary Colter, who clearly left her mark all over this place. What's fascinating is the Bright Angel Lodge started out as just a simple cabin with a few tents back in the late 1800s. This was serving the earliest tourists who visited the canyon. Over time, it transformed into the rustic, charming lodge we see today, with Colter's signature style blending perfectly with the landscape. Walking up to the lodge, you can really feel the history. The building itself is a tribute to the canyon's past, from the stone fireplaces inside to the wood beams that give it that cozy old world charm. And the best part, the views just don't stop. Behind the lodge, there's an incredible lookout point where you can catch all of those sweeping vistas of the canyon. It's a perfect place to just take a breather and soak it all in. What makes Bright Angel Lodge even more special is that it's not just a place to stay. It's a hub of activity. Inside, you're going to find everything from a restaurant, a bar, and a museum, along with a shop. And all of this is showcasing the history of the Grand Canyon and the lodge itself. It's a spot where you can grab a bite to eat, learn something new, relax, take in the timeless beauty of the canyon, do some shopping. This place is truly a blend of history, adventure, and relaxation, all in one. The bus that you're seeing is part of the Blue Route, which is one of the free shuttle buses here at the Grand Canyon. It's an awesome service that makes it super easy to get around without having to worry about parking. The Blue Route connects visitors to key spots around the Grand Canyon Village, like the Visitor Center or lodges and great lookout points. Whether you're heading to a trailhead or just exploring the village, it's a convenient way to hop on and off as you take in the sights. And the best part, it's completely free, so you can focus on enjoying the canyon without any hassle. Nestled between Bright Angel Lodge and El Tovar, the Thunderbird Lodge offers easy access to some of the best views and hiking trails. Built in the 1960s, it has more of a modern vibe compared to some of the other historic lodges, but what sets it apart is that many of the rooms offer stunning views of the Grand Canyon right from your window. Now, I did not get to see a room, but the reviews that I've read say that if you're looking for convenience and comfort, all while you're just steps from the canyon's edge, the Thunderbird Lodge is a fantastic option. Walking down the pathway, I see a sign about the California condors, and I think that they obviously know how to read too, because as I looked up over the canyon, there was a California condor flying around. Next we have El Tovar, one of the Grand Canyon's most iconic, luxurious places to stay, and it's also the most expensive of all the lodges, but for good reason. Built in 1905, this historic hotel offers a timeless blend of rustic elegance and modern comfort. It's perched right on the edge of the canyon, and many of its rooms and public spaces actually have those incredible views that are hard to beat. Inside, you're going to find a grand lobby with a cozy fireplace and a fine dining restaurant that has been serving guests for over a century. Staying here is more than just about the luxury. It's about experiencing a piece of the Grand Canyon history. And even if you're not staying here, it's definitely worth visiting to admire the architecture and to soak in the old world charm. If you want to dine at one of the nicer restaurants here, I strongly recommend that you make a reservation ahead of time. We managed to get into the Arizona Steakhouse, and it was absolutely worth it. The food was fantastic, but what really set it apart was the view. The entire back wall of the restaurant is a giant window that frames the Grand Canyon. So while you're enjoying your meal, you're also treated to one of the most stunning natural backdrops in the world. And here's a tip. Try to time your reservation around the sunset. Good morning. We're standing across the street from the Rim, and I'm going to take you to Maswick Lodge. It's a very easy walk. Crossed over one set of railroad tracks. Cross over the second set of railroad tracks. And depending on where your room building is, you could be as close as Juniper, which is where I'm staying, but you're literally not liking getting closer. It's older rooms, but they're okay. We're just cutting through this wooded area where lots of other people have done the same thing. And here we are. at the rooms. Mesquite, juniper, Gamble oak, and a few other ones. Very close to the room. The odd numbers are upstairs, even are down. It's very quiet outside. Inside, the walls are kind of thin, so you might hear your neighbors. Bring a sound machine or use your phone. On my final day at the Grand Canyon, I woke up at 4:30 so I could be sure to see the sunrise. And it was incredible. I recommend doing that. It did get a little chilly, so bring a jacket. It was so worth it. Now it's time to head back to the real world. Back to Williams. So here's the train depot, which was built in 1910. And believe it or not, it's only one of 3 log train depots left in the United States. So we're going to board the train and have a nice relaxing ride back to the Grand Canyon Hotel. But we might have some adventure on the way back, or a little bit of excitement. We're back in the same train car that we rode on the way here. Not the same seats, but the first class car. I'm going to go ahead and head up the stairs and check out the observation car a little bit closer since there's not as many people in here. So come along with me. The views from here are probably absolutely stunning. The only thing I think would be a little bit difficult would be it might get a little hot from the sun. So that would be the only thing I think would be a negative. Let's head back down to our car. Here's our snacks. And we're going to go and check out some of the other cars. This is where the bar is. That's a lot of liquor. And this is the other side of the first class car. Got a little entertainment going on.
I bet you're going to the cafe car.
I'll go and look, see.
You're going to get some Skittles and chips.
Well, maybe.
That's all we got.
So if you are not in the first class car or the observation car, then you're going to have to buy your own snacks. And they have a little snack area that you can come purchase items. Definitely a line. It's like they have some ice cream and they have tables. But we're going to keep going and let's go look at another car. We're going into not quite as comfortable as what we have, but still nothing wrong with it. Oh no! I think we're getting robbed.
All right, let's see those hands. Get them up.
Finally!
Hey, your generation has the attention span of a goldfish, all right?
You're taking my money.
Yes, I will take your money and say your work, okay? Yeah, you're better off with it. Yeah. All the bills, your money, notes here, 401ks, trust funds, allowances, tax your allowance it. Okay, it's right there. Yeah. Oh, you gonna point and shoot at me? Holy cow, what the heck is that? Is that the Mars rover? All right. I got yours, phone and bills, your money, gold, silver. Oh, fantastic. That's just great. No, you're doing great there, man. But no, it's okay. I'm a professional. Unless you got someone else. Where the heck's it at? Oh, there's bills right there, yeah. See, I can take the whole thing, or you just give me something good.
Well, let's see if I can get you something good.
Man, I still gotta go rob the rich. Let's hurry up. That's good. That works great. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's great. You do great. Yeah, no, you can get the good side. Oh, the bills! Take your money! That's great. We from Colorado? You guys. Oh, you got your JC water walkers on, don't you? Hey, 10 back to you, ma'am. I see, yeah, you have all the allowance. That's all right, that's all right. I'll just say, your allowance? You got your allowance? Oh, yeah, that's
Hold on, did you already get robbed?
Yes!
I don't think you did.
What about you?
I think you might have a little something else. Look at that! Always talk to your partner. Always good to have a little bit of backup. Good work, partner. Very nice. What about this fella? Over here, gotta check out pockets. All right, folding bills, taking money, gold, silver.
Safe travels.